Welcome. Today, I'd like to discuss the real secret to manifestation, not the fluffy, filtered version you see on social media, but the truth I've come to understand through decades of psychic work, spiritual guidance, and lived experience. Have you ever poured your heart into a vision board, repeated affirmations daily, and stayed positive only to see nothing happen? If so, you're not alone, and it's not your fault. Some serious misconceptions are circulating about manifestation. Let's start with the biggest one, the idea that you can just think about something and it will appear. Thought is powerful, yes, but it's only the beginning. True manifestation isn't about wishing. It's about intentional living. It's about working with the universe, not just sitting back and waiting. I've seen people hold tight to visualizations while taking no real steps to make their dreams a reality. That's not manifestation, that's hoping. You have to move, you have to act. You need to take even the smallest inspired step toward your dreams. That's when the energy shifts. That's when the universe starts to respond. Now, here's another myth, the illusion of instant gratification. The world tells us everything should be quick, fast food, fast internet, fast success. But manifestation doesn't follow that timeline. Nothing I've manifested came overnight. My career, my family legacy, and international recognition all came from years of showing up, staying the course, and adjusting when things didn't go as planned. Every delay wasn't a denial, it was preparation. Manifestation is like growing a garden. You plant, you water, you tend, and you trust. You don't dig up the seed just because it hasn't sprouted yet. You have faith in the process. Now, let's talk about action, specifically aligned action. This isn't about working yourself into the ground. It's about tuning in and taking steps that feel right, even if they're small. When I felt called to share my work beyond Australia, I followed the nudges. I didn't know exactly how it would unfold, but I acted. I wrote, I reached out, I showed up. The universe met me halfway. Each of us has that inner compass. You just need to listen. Ask yourself, what feels like the next right move? Then do it. Let's move to another harmful myth. Good vibes only. I want to be clear. Your emotions are not your enemy. Denying sadness, fear, or anger doesn't make you more spiritual. It weakens your energy. Real strength comes from facing your shadow. When I stopped pretending everything was fine and allowed myself to feel what I was feeling, my manifestations became clearer and stronger because then I was showing up as my whole self. The universe doesn't reward fakery. It responds to truth. Your thoughts shape your perception. Your feelings affect your energy. Together, they create the vibration you send out into the world. And yes, science is catching up with this. Neuroplasticity demonstrates that repeated thoughts can reshape your brain. Quantum physics suggests that consciousness has an impact on reality. It's all connected. So how do you manifest in a grounded, empowered way? Let me share a daily ritual that I use myself. Each morning, I write down one clear intention. I speak it out loud. I list 3 small, inspired actions I can take that day. Then I close my eyes and feel the joy and trust as if it's already happening. It's not about being loud. It's about being clear and consistent. My grandmother taught me this in her way. She would write down her desires on a scrap of paper and bury them under her garden herbs. She didn't rush. She didn't doubt. She nurtured those dreams like she nurtured the plants. When you plant a seed, she told me, you don't scream at it to grow. You whisper to it, you trust. So here's the truth. Manifestation is not about perfection. It's about alignment. It's about honesty. It's about trust. You are not blocked. You're learning. You're not late. You're aligning. You're not wrong. You're refining. Let yourself be led by your soul, not your fears. Let your actions match your vision. And above all, let yourself trust in divine timing. Repeat this affirmation with me. I am the sacred vessel of divine intention. I act, I feel, I trust. All that is meant for me flows with grace and perfect timing. Thank you for listening. If this resonated with you and you want to dive deeper into your manifestation journey, explore readings, classes, and more at kerrykulkens.com.au